Hi friends, welcome to MindThryve, where your story of growth begins. Let's start today's story.
The alarm rang at 5 a.m. Karan opened one eye. For a moment, he remembered the promise he made to himself the night before. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll exercise. Tomorrow I'll finally become disciplined. He stared at the ceiling. The bed felt warm, comfortable, safe. 5 more minutes, he thought. Then he turned off the alarm. When he opened his eyes again, it was 7:42. The same thing had happened yesterday, and the day before, and the week before that. Karan wasn't lazy. That's what frustrated him the most. He wanted to improve. He bought books. He watched motivational videos. He saved quotes. He followed successful people online. Every Sunday night he felt unstoppable. Every Monday morning he felt defeated. For 3 years, his life followed the same pattern. Big motivation, strong start, quick decline, complete restart. Again, and again, and again. One evening, after another failed attempt, Karan sat alone in a public park. The sun was setting. People were walking home. Children were playing cricket. An elderly gardener was trimming bushes nearby. Karan watched him for a while. The old man worked slowly, calmly, patiently, without stopping, without rushing, without complaining. Something about him seemed different. Finally, Karan walked over. "Can I ask you something?" The old gardener smiled. "Of course." Karan hesitated. Then he said what had been bothering him for years. "Why can't I stay disciplined?" The gardener put down his tools. Then he asked a strange question. "How often do you feel motivated?" Karan laughed. "Not often." The gardener nodded. "That's your problem." Karan frowned. "But isn't motivation important?" The old man smiled. "Motivation is useful, but it was never meant to carry your life." The gardener pointed toward a large tree. "Do you see that tree?" Karan nodded. It wasn't planted because someone felt motivated every day. It grew because someone watered it repeatedly. The words sounded simple, but something about them stayed with him. The gardener continued. "Most people build their lives on feelings. When they feel motivated, they work. When they don't feel motivated, they stop. So their progress rises and falls with their emotions." Karan stared at the tree. For years, that had been exactly how he lived. Good mood? Work hard. Bad mood? Quit. Inspired? Take action. Tired? Wait until tomorrow. The gardener picked up a small watering can. Discipline isn't doing something when you feel like it. It's doing something because it's time. That sentence hit Karan harder than expected, because suddenly he understood. He had been chasing motivation for years. Every new book, every new video, every new speech. He was always looking for a feeling. But feelings come and go. That's what feelings do. Some mornings you wake up inspired. Some mornings you don't. If success depends on inspiration, success becomes random. The gardener handed him the watering can. "Come back tomorrow morning. 6 o'clock. No excuses." The next morning Karan almost didn't go. His bed felt comfortable. His mind offered excuses. "You're tired. Start next week. One day won't matter." But he remembered the gardener. So he went. For 15 minutes, they watered plants. That was all. No life-changing speech. No secret formula. No dramatic transformation. 15 minutes. The next day, they did it again. And again. And again. Weeks passed. Then months. Something strange started happening. Karan still didn't feel motivated every day. But he kept showing up. Sometimes excited. Sometimes tired. Sometimes stressed. Sometimes distracted. But he showed up. Because it was time, not because he felt like it. One day, nearly 6 months later, Karan realized something. He no longer needed motivation. The habit was carrying him. The routine was carrying him. His identity was carrying him. For the first time in years, he wasn't restarting. He wasn't waiting. He wasn't making promises to his future self. He was simply doing the work. Years later, someone asked him how he became disciplined. They expected a complicated answer. A morning routine, a productivity system, a secret trick. Instead, he smiled and repeated the words the gardener once told him. Discipline isn't doing something when you feel like it. It's doing something because it's time. Most people spend their lives chasing motivation. The disciplined man learns something different. Motivation starts the journey. Discipline finishes it. The truth is simple. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel inspired. You don't need to feel motivated. You only need to show up. Again, and again, and again. Because greatness is not built on rare moments of inspiration. It's built on ordinary actions repeated for years. The men who win are not always the most talented. They're not always the smartest. They're not always the luckiest. They are simply the ones who keep showing up long after everyone else stops. Moral: motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident. The life you want is built by what you do consistently, not by what you feel occasionally.
So, friends, your time matters, your mind matters. Keep choosing growth. If this story moved you, a like or comment means a lot. And if you are new here, welcome to MindThryve. Subscribe and stay inspired.